Yo, if you like roller coasters and amusement parks, then make sure to subscribe to this channel and put on the post notification bell because I upload new videos just like this one every single week. Also, comment down below because I respond to every single comment that I see. Anyways, enjoy this video. Peace. Oh, ow, that was such a longer fall than I thought it would be. Oh.
3, 2, 1.
In life, I think that it's important to see all sides of an argument. This applies to coasters, politics, or even something as stupid as whether... No. Dinosaurs existed. What? For these reasons, I have started 2 series of why I hate and why it's the best. In this video, I am going to be making the argument of why Gatekeeper at Cedar Point is the best roller coaster in the world. Gatekeeper is a B&M wing coaster located at Cedar Point in Sandusky, Ohio. This ride has very mixed reviews from coaster enthusiasts everywhere. Many praise the ride for its graceful and smooth ride experience as well as its unique keyhole elements, but others hate on the ride, calling it forceless and boring. In this video, I am not only calling Gatekeeper an amazing ride, but I am even going as far to say that Gatekeeper is the best roller coaster in the world. So starting with the least important element of this coaster all the way up to the most important, first let's talk about aesthetic. Aesthetic is still incredibly important for a coaster as it sets the scene for people who are thinking of riding this ride. All of the top roller coasters in the world look amazing when they are seen for the first time, and Gatekeeper is no different. The bright blue and white color scheme is not only beautiful and majestic, but also vibrant as it grabs your attention. Additionally, as you come onto the entrance of the coaster, you will see a massive plaza with the centerpiece being a magnificent looking sign that says Gatekeeper in huge letters. This all comes together with a nice planter that the sign itself sits in with beautiful flowers and other plants and bushes. As you get into the station, you will notice the train itself, which looks absolutely stunning. The whole ride is themed to a mythical bird that guards the gates of Cedar Point, and because of this, the train is topped off with an intimidating but charming looking front on the car. At night, you can notice lights under the rows of the vehicles as well as coming out of the eyes of the train facade. Finally, Gatekeeper is famous for flying over the entrance to Cedar Point, which creates both a frightening and unique element on the ride, but also a dazzling amount of interaction with guests walking under the coaster to enter this place like no other. This grand entranceway is not only a major reason why Cedar Point is the best amusement park, but also why Gatekeeper is the best roller coaster in the world, as no other coaster has this level of guest interaction and beauty. The next category is something that B&M has been praised for on almost all of their coasters, and that is the restraints. Gatekeeper specifically has vest restraints, which consist of a wide padded bar that comes over your head onto your lap, comparing significantly to something like the mock rides or new Intamin restraints. But they also have an added level of comfort with 2 rubber straps that come vertically across one's body. Those both add safety to the restraint system as well as more comfort as riders feel snug and comfortable in the overly padded seats. This restraint manages to feel open and free, which adds to the flying feeling that this coaster was built for, while still feeling snug, which can be a major draw for the general public. These restraints also prevent any sort of headbanging that are prevalent on other B&M roller coasters like Kumba at Busch Gardens Tampa or Batman the Dark Knight at Six Flags New England. This adds yet another level of comfort for riders, which adds to the re-rideability of this amazing coaster. These restraints heavily rival the restraints of other top roller coasters, like for example Steel Vengeance, which has an incredibly bulky restraint system with uncomfortable shin guards that smash into your shins at multiple points in the ride. Or Maverick's restraints, which are very restrictive and tend to dig down into your thighs as the ride goes on, leaving you stapled by the end. This makes Gatekeeper have some of, if not the, best restraints. In terms of the ride experience itself, Gatekeeper can be split up into two categories. First, re-rideability, and second, a variety, whether that's elements or forces. Re-rideability is defined by the want to ride a roller coaster over and over and over again after you get off the first time, and it is something that all great coasters have and need in order to be successful. For example, Iron Rattler is often considered to be in the top 25 roller coasters in the world, and one amazing element of the ride is that riders will want to hop right back in line and ride it again. Gatekeeper has some of the most re-rideability of any coaster that I've ridden. The ride experience is very forceful in some moments, but also very graceful in others, which prevents riders from feeling drained after riding the ride. The coaster is also perfectly smooth, which is another factor of people feeling drained after a ride. Additionally, this ride is extremely different in different seats, making riders want to hop right back in line to try the back, front, left, right, inside, or outside seats so that they can find which one they like the best. Finally, the coaster is long, with more than a minute of ride time. This also helps with re-rideability, as people will be more comfortable waiting for Gatekeeper again, since they will get what they wait for. This re-rideability is something that not even other top coasters have as much as Gatekeeper, and is a reason why Gatekeeper is 100% the best. Finally, variety is extremely important in a coaster because people can get bored of the same element repeated over and over again through the ride. On Gatekeeper, that is not at all the case. Gatekeeper starts off with a unique and intimidating wing over drop, which until recently was the tallest inversion in the world. This element gives riders a tremendous amount of hang time in the front of the train, and in the back, this inversion will snap you through the initial twist. From there, the coaster dives into an Immelman, which is a fun inversion that pulls riders through a half loop before twisting out at the top. The coaster then flies through a massive floater airtime hill, which, contrary to popular belief, actually gives you a nice bit of airtime if you are sitting in the back row. And then it flies into a hang-time-packed, oversized corkscrew. From there, Gatekeeper throws riders into the most iconic elements, the zero-G rolls over the front gate. These elements give riders an amazing near-miss moment as the train spirals through and then around these narrow keyholes. These two elements, separated by a dive loop, are not only picturesque, but extremely fun on ride as well. Finally, riders experience a small pop of airtime into the small mid-course brake run before flying through a small helix to end out the ride. Not only are all of these elements unique to each other, but they also provide different levels of intensity and whippiness. For example, the transition between the wing over drop and the Immelman is very intense, especially when riders sit in the back row, but on the contrary, the transition between the airtime hill and the massive corkscrew is more graceful. In terms of whippiness, the famous zero-G rolls whip riders around at the top of these elements versus the Immelman, which tends to be more graceful. Other top roller coasters, like for example many B&M Hypers or RMCs, tend to repeat the same elements over and over and over and over again, which can get very bland over time, but Gatekeeper has a variety that is pretty much unmatched by any of these types of coasters. This variety, not only in the uniqueness of the elements, but also in the different levels of forces and whippiness that you can get during the ride, is the last reason why Gatekeeper at Cedar Point is the best roller coaster in the world. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to smash that thumbs up button, and also subscribe and hit the bell icon because I upload new videos just like this one every single week. Go check out all of the channels that I used video clips from in this video. I'm going to post them on screen right now, and also direct links in the description. So yeah, go check those channels out. Check out my last of these videos where I explain why Aerodynamics is the best roller coaster manufacturer ever. What are your thoughts of Gatekeeper? Comment them below and I will be responding to every comment that I see. Anyways, I will see you guys all next time. Peace out.